first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
You will give me an act.
Yahoo! Hi, it's me, Katie She, and it's you, my favorite people on the internet. We are live and online. Hello, hello, hello. For anyone who was stuck waiting for stream to start, I am so sorry. We had so many tech gremlins, but let's head straight into the gaming room and I'll go into it while we identify some antiquities, huh? Now, if you are just joining us, don't forget to get your daily egg. I am getting mine. Nom 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 nom. Zara, congrats on being first and enjoy VR. Welcome on in, my lovelies. The game today is called Strange Antiquities. We have been put in charge of an antique shop reluctantly by its owner who has to go away on business. And now we're running the place basically. And the owner didn't label anything because I guess he felt like being a bully to his staff. So we've got to figure that out because who knows when he'll be back or if he even survived the night because ravens were circling overhead and that seems very ominous. Much to think about. And, oh, we've got multiple save files in this version. Oh, that's a nice quality of life. That's new. That's really nice. That's brand new. It's always watching. Hi, Wash. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? I hope you're having a good week. Let's go for 58. Wham. Oh, that circle's got a skull in it. That reminds me of the skull on our shelves. Day 2, Friday. We are on day 2. And we've done some pretty good progress identifying stuff, I think. This is our cat. We don't know their name yet, but they're so cute. Jacket toggle, you got it. Thank you, Ash. And fishnets toggle. Okay. That I'll need to use the button for because the command seems to be having issues. Fishnets button. Hey, fishnets button. In the process, I also gave myself a clown nose. That's okay, I'll fix that. Hey! But welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely week. Oh, head pat. Welcome on in. And apologies again for the late start. We had so many tech gremlins happening. I switched everything over to the right network so it would be nice and smooth. You're killing the egg, yeah. You're killing it. Destroying it. We love it. Punish the egg. The network was being very unkind to us today. I set everything up in advance of stream so it would be nice and smooth, but the one thing that we needed to work, the NAS, just refused. Deaf to egg kind, exactly. Oh, and I think we might have got a clue. Do we still get clues overnight in this game? Let me see what's on my table. I swear there was some kind of clue thing. We've got a letter, and that's in the archive. Okay, this is the archive. We've already solved this. I swear there was some sort of clue that arrived overnight. Is it maybe on the explore page? No? Huh. Maybe there's no clues. Maybe I hallucinated it. Maybe I already fixed it. Oh, look at that folding animation. That's fun. Hello, Seth! Welcome. Like you may have solved it. I have no memory of this, but hey! Actually, no, I did. I think I had to go somewhere. And I'm good at going places. And very good at pulling out my magnifying glass at inappropriate times. Alright, let's see our first customer. Verona Green! She's from, the original. Ah well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Oh, the eye roll! Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me, I'm an old lady who got out on the wrong side of bed. The eye roll is such a nice detail. These ravens have got under my skin is all. That sounds painful. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got a book. I want to read the book. What's in the book? Okay. So this is a lot of the stuff that was hinted at yesterday, but now we get to understand it better. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. That's what we're apprenticing in. Hi, Gray! Hello. The branches are Selenic of the moon, from Saloon, Selene. Dradic of the earth. Oh no, so the 3 branches are celestial, diurnal, and individual. And then they have 2 disciplines underneath them. So under celestial, we have the moon and the earth. Under diurnal, we have day and night. And under individual, we have mentic and wizzic. That one's come up a lot, mind and body. That one's come up a lot already. Yeah, we get more than 1 book, yippee! I'm not complaining. I love books. Imbuements, we've got calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis. Oh, we've got an amulet that's covered in the paralysis runes. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah. Paralysis runes. Yeah, absolutely covered in them. Very determined to paralyze that one. And I think we've got a lot of these up here. Let's see if we can keep the book up. While we look at stuff, not exactly. I'll put it in tiny mode. The pattern on this green pendant here is a shadow catcher, I think. Oh, this one here. This looks like an interesting symbol. And it makes my head swim when I look at it. I remember that. It's a little square with a smaller square below it. Oh, it's hypnosis! Hypnosis, yo.
You will give me an egg.
Hypnosis symbol. Yahoo. Hi, sis. I already said hi to you, but the egg ping just got my eye. So we have a hypnosis amulet. That's really interesting. Oh, and these two overlapping circles, are they a symbol? They are protection. So this is a protection symbol. Any other rogue symbols floating about? This one here I don't think is a symbol. Is it? No, I don't think so. It's more a pattern. Oh, this music is banging though. They've really upped their music game. This one has a bunch of symbols on it, and this one has opposing symbols, I think. The one that we think is the spirit eye. So it has... It's got the gender symbol, which isn't one of the imbuements. What is the gender symbol? I know it's not a gender symbol, but it's the closest comparison I've got. It's maybe... It looks like phosphorus and... Not antimony. But that looks like phosphorus, but upside down. Unless the alignment is important, which it could be. Let's see if we can find that gender symbol. Oh, heat. Heat and phosphorus, huh? Oh, which is not. That kind of matches with the thing that I thought was a shadow catcher. No? Maybe? Kind of? Halfway? Triple goddess. Oh, these are a lot of actual Celtic symbols. The triple goddess, the witch's note, the spirals, the horned god. We've seen the horned god in a few of Cernunnos' things. Let me see where some of those are. I think all the Cernunnos stuff is over here. No, all the way over here. The voice of Cernunnos, and we've got another thing over here that we think is his.
You will give me an
The
egg.
eye. Doesn't have a symbol on it though, it's interesting. Tiny Tiefling, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. I feel like Tiny Tiefling and Grey Devil would get along well. Enjoy your daily egg. So we've got, yeah, so I think this is, if I update the label now. We've got heat, left, and phosphorus. Right. Reversed. So it could be relevant that it's upside down. This is the kind of game that would do this to us, I think. So we've got heat. Hey, don't stop the book. Okay, we're out of pages, I see. Yeah, I do think it is phosphorus. I don't think we're getting anything close to that. They're pretty good at keeping their symbols distinct, huh? Which isn't easy. There we go. Any other symbols we haven't looked at? Oh, this one. This one has, I think, a witch's symbol on it. Witch sign. There we go. Symbol, witch sign. I wonder if there's a way to kind of, like, label a bit more in detail. Like, it would be nice to be able to label this section and be like, hey, that's a witch sign. Oh, this one. This one's got a symbol right in the middle. What does it mean? Let me see. It's like a little crown. It's wisdom. Wisdom symbol. Ahoy hoy, tiefling! Hello, I hope you're having a lovely week. How's everyone's week been going? Mine has been busy and I have so little energy and I'm so tired. But that's life. Hypnosis symbol. Oh, this one's got a symbol on the bottle. Let me see, what are you? It reminds me of like the Knights Templar. Oh, it's vinegar! Vinegar! Damn, it's vinegar! So I guess it's just a bottle of vinegar, potentially. Oh no, that's a bottle. Potentially we could end up with a bottle of pee. I don't like that. But yeah, fairly confident in that being vinegar, honestly. Let me change the label to green, which is the color we're using for high confidence. Oh, and this one's got all the symbols all over it that we need to look into. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, one of those we know already is, I think, wisdom? Protection. Protection symbols around the edges, and then that one in the middle is protection from insanity. It's got to be an amulet of protect against insanity, surely, because the symbols are surrounding insanity, so no insanity can get me. Oh, and that's a spiral, which we know is a symbol of, I think, rebirth for that direction of the spiral. Let's see. So rebirth is going from left to right. Spirituality is going from right to left. Left to right, so it's rebirth, yeah. Ring symbol is rebirth. And you've kinda got this, it's not, I don't think it's the Cernonis symbol. No, there's no circle. There's also no teardrops for blessings. This is fun. We're learning so much already. I'm excited. I wonder, are those little like free stacked diamonds that we've got on this anything? I don't think they are, but I'm checking. Doesn't look like they are. These are so fun. They're having a lot of fun with this. I love to see it. So we've done the symbol there. We've done the symbol there, 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 and there. This one doesn't have a symbol. That's a horned beastie. Evocant. I don't think we've seen a symbol close to this red one, but let's have another wee look. So it's like a circle with a dot in it and then a cross. So it's kind of like the foresight, but foresight is an oval. It's too different from confusion, I think. And too different from poison. What else have we got? Silver, mercury. Rain, heat, ice, frost. So this is a... Oh god, which one is this? Which way is this spiral? I think it's running from left, and so it's going to the left and then curling around, but I don't... My spatial awareness is not helping me map that up to either... map those to either of these. This one, I think it starts on the left and moves to the right. This one starts on the right and moves to the left, so maybe spirituality? Oh, I'm not confident enough to say that, though. Okay, okay. Brain empty. We might have to pause it there and actually start taking customers. Heat and phosphorus. And I'm so curious what that means. Okay, customer. Ding ding. Oh, this lady looks like an elf. Me when I see a ginger. Oh no. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. Why did it make a funky noise? Has it always done that? Maybe it's always done that. Let's have a look in the book again, because I know we had a candidate, but I'm not confident about it. Horn shackle. Used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's finger, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. It's the only mention of demons so far. What about change? Come back, come back. Change is also mentioned by the Libula, which we don't have any leads on right now. In one's life. Again. Do we have any symbols for change and life and demons? I'm gonna have a wee drinky because my throat's getting a little dry.
Stretch! Stretch!
Thank you for the stretch, Shadow G! What a G you are. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. So life is an infinity symbol, typically. And let me see. Rebirth would kind of work for change, but it might be pushing it a little. But nothing there for demons or specifically for change. But do we have anything with an infinity symbol? Enhance. That's the thing, it's a gorgeous piece and it's very clearly a horned beast, but there's no actual signs of, like, carvings that have been worn down. Smooth, ridged, bronze all over. Nothing to remark upon. Strong sense of being watched. See, I'm not sure being watched is a good mix for a... Where is it? Horn shackle. Yeah, no, I'm not convinced this is it. I feel like this might be a red herring. What else do we have that looks like a horned creature? Fills me with a sense of foreboding. They painted to look like bone. I can't wait till we find out what the gemstones mean. Hard and rough. See, this one again hasn't been rubbed at all and doesn't seem like it would make a very practical totem if it's made of clay. Do we have... I could try the bull pen, but it really would be a punt, honestly. And I'm trying to do less random taking a punt at it, you know? But nothing is jumping out that's any closer to it. Let's try it. Nope. Okay, it wasn't that. Rub between one fingers, causing them to be worn smooth over the years. Worn as pendants, but more commonly totems. Can't believe we fell for the red herring. Oh man. I was gonna hydrate, but you beat me to it. Oh, Shadow, I appreciate it. Dread, yep, the dread's rising. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Orange shackle. Again, clay. Which doesn't feel very practical as something that you're going to carry and rub. But both of these are trinkety enough to be totems. Wood. Rough and pitted. This part feels smooth. Interesting. Maybe. Just the horns being smooth though? Not sure about that. How does it make me feel? Nothing. I have no feelings. Does it react to the light at all? Not really. What about these little guys? Well, you're not horned, so I don't think you're it. You're not horned either, my funky little guy, and you drain energy, so I don't think you're right. I should note that you drain energy, though. That's pretty cool. Good for you, little guy. It smells strongly of linseed. Ooh. Rough, rough, rough. Rough, rough. And carved from wood. Okay. White paint carved out of wood. This guy's got a funky little scar on his shoulder and I want to investigate further. Rough all over. Not much to remark on there. So I'm going to pop a note on this. So this is not a horn shackle. Because I might forget. What have you got that is smooth, with smooth sections? What have you got that is horned? Well, what would you give this out of 10 from what you've played so far? A solid 8 out of 10. I'm really enjoying it. It's a huge improvement on the prequel game. Yeah, I played the prequel before this, and this is a huge, huge improvement. I like it. I like that it's doing something quite different to what else is out there. Oh no! Crash the stream! Oh no! Oh no! My stream! My stream! It's okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. I turned it off and on again. Thank you, Seth. Thank you very much. That's a bit too real today, though. I mean, this is horned and smooth, but only up here. And right now it's my strongest candidate. What does the book tell you about the smoothing? The horns are rubbed between one's finger. Oh, okay. Goat! Horn shackle! The item has horns. Closer inspection reveals that the horns have been more smooth. I thought the whole thing was worn. I'm a fool. Visage. I'll look at that in a second. But first, horned shackle. And it's yellow because it's identified. And it goes to the identified shelf over here. Yippee! Thank you for the hint, Dave. Fishnets toggle. You got it. Thank you, Seth. Now my jacket feels cold on my skin. Let me have a look at this new thing. We got the Vesiger. A Vesiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. I don't think we've got anything that turns flames blue. Though, maybe? I'm not convinced that's pale blue, but maybe that's me being bad with colors. Like, I thought it was more just like sucking the light away. But maybe, let me pop a maybe tag on it for Vesiger. Oh, there we go. And I don't think we have anything else that changes flame's color, but we better test it because you never know. Wait, did it just rattle? No, it didn't. Do do do. Boop, ba-dow, boop, ba-dow, bow, bow, bow. Oh, I want to get the clock back in moon mode. Oh. Hypnosis pendant. Wait, it's glowing. Wait, I think I already knew it was glowing, but it's good to remind myself of that. Glowy. What happens if I shake it? Nothing. Do I have anything over here? Oh, I got a bunch of things. What happens if I take this one over to the moon? Nothing. What if I take this one over to the moon? Ooh, spooky. What if I put this on the cat? Oh, the cat won't wear the cursed skull. Let's see the next customer. Oh, those two symbols here. That means something. That means protection, I think. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. It's supposed to. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plough overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. Ho ho ho! Kind regards, John Royston. Let's have a look for Royston Farm. Not to be confused with Greywick Farm. Royston Farm, number 30. Here we go. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Oh, Burb! Burb pendant. Nice, nice, nice. Let me pop this in the archive if I can. How do I open the archive again? Is it up here? I thought it was a top drawer. Am I tripping? Oh, I guess I just have to use the icon. Okay, okay, it just lives in the icon. It's temporal like that. Okay. Let's have a look at this. So it's tarnished silver and it's all tarnished silver apparently. Raised detailing. Nothing to remark on the center sound. Nothing to remark. I was gonna pop a note that it's tarnished silver. Because that's all I know right now. But I will check as well for symbols. Because I'm not sure if we've seen these like triple overlapping ones, but let's try. Like it's basically a Celtic knot, so I would expect it to be with the other more Celtic-y symbols. Where were they? It's not protection, but the symbol on my door frame is. That is protection, definitely. I love those little details. Do you like horror games? Depends on the horror game. Like, I enjoy Resident Evil. I'm not a big fan of anything with jump scares, but I'm always down for recommendations. What have you got for me, Shadow? What would you recommend? I'm trying to play more of the Chilla's Art games, which are kind of like a real-world, mundane horror. They look really fun. Which is not... And I played a little bit of The Quarry, but I need to actually finish that, but I'm a coward. And everyone's so sweet and I don't want them to die. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Am I Jupiter or is the cat Jupiter? Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark on important business, no doubt. That's definitely the cat. Hi, Jupiter. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of the town, out on Clambrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moonheart would bring her some comfort. We've not found that. There's an index in the back that may be useful for... Thank you, game. So moonheart's definitely... Oh, moonheart! Selenic totem. Perfect. There we go. I'm pretty... Yeah, we've got a very strong candidate for that. Thank you, tutorial prompts. Selenic totem, where art thou? I think you're over here. Yeah. Wham! This is a carved totem. The owl is associated with the night. It bears a concealed crescent shape up here. Using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Hell yeah! We did all those things. Enjoy your daily egg, Alex. How are you doing? How's my favorite cat? Holgen Grim. I'll look at that in a second. Let me first get the Selenic totem over in the identified shelf. And make you yellow because you're identified now. Let's have a look at the book page we just got, the Holgen Grim. These eerie creations are worn by various priests of Holgar. Who's the big demony boy? You remember him? I remember him. This guy, Holgar, who looks a lot like kind of our cat skull, actually. Am I tripping? Hang on. Wait. No, you're definitely carved in the shape of Holgar. Oh. Like, you've got the little marks, you've got the teardrop gem. Let's say Holgar skull. There we go. There is a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast Blenkafra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item known as a Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but over time they've morphed into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Okay, interesting. Not quite what we're going for right now, though. We're going for the Holgen Grim. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. So it could be this mask, because that guy there looks like he's got a mask on with horns. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment. Path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Path of the warrior is only referenced here. Wolfsong's truth is currently only referenced here. Sacrament. Currently only referenced here, but I wonder. One of those I think has to be the stone. So I'm thinking this is more likely to be a Holgen Grim than an Asumenial. He does. I'm a bit EP as my favourite Scottish cat. I am doing grand. A bit EP too, honestly. Honestly. Thank you for the head pat, by the way. Let me get that running. A bit EP too. My energy just kind of plummeted today, but you know, some days are like that. We had a bit of rain today, so it's feeling like a good time to get cozy and relax. Yeah, I'm feeling fairly confident that's a Holgen Grim. I'll move it to the high confidence shelf. And move its note to be green. Thank God it's gonna get cooler, right? Especially for like the south. The south's been really struggling. We are very much needing the cooler weather, and there was a nice It was very short today, but there was a brief spell of heavy rain and it was so good to see. Just coming down thunderously. I'm like, yes. Nasumenial is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that adds as an aid to recollection. I don't think we've got anything close to that yet. Or maybe we do and I don't know it. Daisy Winters. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewellery from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that would teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Binding Seed or Zia? I will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Binding Seed and Zia. Let's have a look at what we got there. Binding Seed amplifies guilt and shame. That seems like a fairly good one. And the Zia instills fear and paranoia. I don't think fear and paranoia is going to work in their favor. That might make her lash out. I don't want the friend to attack her. Let's try the Binding Seed if we've got that. And I believe we had a decent candidate. Let me see. No. Let's see, if I get this wrong, I could, This is saying fears inside, which means I think it leans more towards being a Zia than a Binding Seed. I don't want to make that mistake if they're the same. The winding path of the mind is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. That kind of seems like this. And honestly, unpleasant would match. I don't like how this makes me feel if it's making me feel guilty. I think this might be the Zia. Stone and dark wood, which fits because it's 2 distinct materials, one for body, one for mind. A spiral encompassing the body, which is a seed. Pool and Raff. Yeah, I think this is a Zia. I'm confident enough I'm going to make it yellow. I'm going to keep it yellow. Oh, wait, sorry. No, wrong one. Binding Seed. Which means I'm confident the other one is a Zia. Oh my god, I'm getting so muddled. So let's update the label on this one. The winding path is described by a spiral encompassing... Yeah, no, I'm confident. I'm confident. Be confident. Binding Seed. The item is made of 2 materials, wood and stone. It features a spiral surrounding a seed. Yay! And we got Shield Charm. I'll look for that in a second. But let's get that Binding Seed back in its place. Where did it go? Where did I put it? Aha, it's here. And up we go, and across, and boom. God, the music in this is such an upgrade. I love it. They've done so well. Let's have a look at that Shield Charm. Generic charms of protection have little to offer. So I'm going to pull over that one with the protection symbol. Where are you? Protection symbol. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. And a Shadic spirit or wandering shroud would not abide them, for example. We do have one of those, I think. Shadic vessel.
You will give me an
I'll pull the protection amulet over to it, but it might not do anything. I'm like, it moved away. It probably didn't. Any y'all evil? Any old bit evil? You want to be scared of my amulet? Nothing is evil enough to be scared of my amulet, okay. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. If I remember right, nothing here was rare. Bone, brown fabric, cheap metal, pewter. I do think this might be a shield charm. Darkshade, welcome, welcome, welcome. You having a good week? What's everyone been up to? What's everyone doing with their weeks? Anyone got anything exciting planned? I've got some holidays coming up, so I'm looking forward to relax and hopefully play The Last of Us 2. Really looking forward to that, honestly. Emmett Burrows. They found a man just now in that house where all the ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet-white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black, they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a libula to see us safely through. Oh god, a libula. I have no idea what might be a libula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change. But they're not held in high regard by most scholars. They call it, and change is bolded. And I think we have a change symbol. Change. Do 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 do. Do we though? I think I might have looked for a change symbol earlier and failed. No? No change there. An imbuement of wisdom. Okay, we're onto something. So we do have a crown of wisdom here. There's power in symbology as the old thaumaturgs. So, in that case, it could very well be the wisdom charm. Over here. Where did I put the wisdom charm with the little crown on it? Wisdom symbol. You know what? I'm going to try this. The item bears a symbol of wisdom. That's literally the only clue. Game, that's so mean. Witch's finger. I'll look at that in a second. That is a libula. This game is mean. It likes to bully me. Let's have a look at this witch's finger business. I'm gonna bring some of these down here because they have digits. Pop the symbol book away for the minute. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. Rebirth symbol? Maybe. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Nothing to remark. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Real. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to the touch. Hard and cool. Withered flesh. Grim. Gold. Polished wood and brass. Iron. That's iron, so it's not this. That's basically a statue. But it's feeling a bit too ornate to be the witch's finger, which feels like it would more be a single digit. Do I have anything that's more like a single digit? There was something that caused pain when I touched it. Somewhat painful. Maybe. I don't think there's any kind of digit involved there. No, I think that's too long a shot. You know what? I'll try the witch's finger. Wait, no, I don't. I don't need to. I don't need to. Oh, fantastic. Which is finger. I should stop patting myself on the head. I'm gonna get too full of myself. There we go. Pop it up here. And end the day. Day 2. Oh man, look at all these days. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Oh. Oh, and we need to draw a symbol. Oh. Okay, pretending she has any idea what she's doing in this, but I'm just having fun. Looks kind of like a map. I think that's a fragment of the map. I think I need to go to that place on the map. So it's a very square block, and it's like a long key shape. Not this block. Actually. No, it's close, but not quite. What about this block down here? So you've got a square, slightly longer rectangle, and then this like curved in bit. No. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Hang on. I'm looking at the dark shapes. Maybe I need to be looking at the light shapes? No, I don't think so. That feels like it would be too obscure. I don't think it's the Guild Street block. And I don't think it's the Ransom Street block. This one though, maybe? No. Wait, this white space here. No, I don't think so. I think it's a block and I need to lock it on the gold building in the block. Which means... Actually, no, it's Princess Street. It's this building here. There's a narrow gap between the two houses and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long-hidden treasures. Oh. These are funky looking. What are we dealing with here? We have glass filled with blue liquid on a wooden silver base with iron holding the bottle. Silver stopping the bottle. There's a white hair in it. Okay, I don't like that. That's spooky. Thank you, Dave. It's cold. That makes sense. And it's polished. It seems to make the hairs stand up on the back of my neck. Okay, white hair. Makes hairs stand up. Not sure yet. Nothing's jumping out for that. And what about you? You're a gold kind of necklace with iron in the center. Golden iron. Yellow, green, and black gemstones. We don't know much about the gemstone meanings yet. It's weathered. Stones are hard and cool. Nothing to remark about the scent or sound. Or the overall feeling. Don't have enough to go on there. I'll pop it over here in the what section? I should pop this. Oh, I think I'm going to do things I know a little bit about over here. And then over here can be stuff I've got no clue. I mean, that's got a Selenic symbol in it, so I know something. And we're fairly sure that's a Vestiger, because it's the only thing. Yeah, I'm going to put that in the high confidence section. And yeah, the rest we just don't know anything about yet. That's okay, we'll get there, we'll get there. Ding ding, next customer. It's Francesca. Oh, you've got a cup by your eye. Morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesco Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford? It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. I have a candidate for that, but first... Okay, so Hungerford isn't my boss, at least. That's something. Oh, Devourer of Souls Jupiter! Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. I love how he's got more personality. Oh, I love it. I love it. What a good cat. Oh, I love them. You want an evocant? Okay. Let's go over to the higher confidence. We were feeling pretty strongly that it's this one, but let's have a little look first at the page on evocants. The stone item weighs to say, oh yeah. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important. It should not stray more than a hair from precisely a pound. Do we have a symbol for truth? I think we do. I think I saw a lie symbol somewhere. Nope, maybe I didn't. Nope. Nothing there that's really feeling like a match. Oh wait, no, there is truth. There's truth there. And there's no truth on there. I'm still gonna try it. Yay! The item is made of stone. Weighing the item with my scale shows it's exactly 1 pound. I'll look at the dataless link in a minute. Let me get that stone back here. Evocant identified. Evocan. Let's make you yellow. And let's have a look at the new page we just got. Catstream, hi Frank, how are you doing? You having a good day? You looking after yourself? You staying hydrated? You remembering to stretch? Taking any meds you might need to take? I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves. What did we just get? Sunbond? Could be. I don't think so though. Small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal housing a gemstone of light. Carry the warmth from the light of the sun. I don't think that was... Daedalus link, that's what we got. A Daedalus link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but they may point to some facet of flight, a feather or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Levitation is bolded. Do I have any symbols that mean levitation? Or like flight? Not really. Not even like air or sky. Air is... Okay, I've got air here. So maybe. Let's have a look at some of our feather or wing typed things. And I'm going to put you on a scale. That does seem surprisingly light. That barely nudged the scale. Whereas if I put anything else on there... What about a similarly sized necklace? A lot heavier. So that is surprisingly light. Okay. And I think it mentioned metal as well in the description, didn't it? Nope. No, it didn't. Maybe. I'm gonna put Daedalus Link as an option for this. I like how it's called the Daedalus Link. It's a birdie necklace. Yeah. I helped a version of this game a while back. Turns out having artistic knowledge of sciences makes this game very intuitive. I love that. Melty head and tummy achy. Oh no, take some painkillers if you can, Frank. It'll help with the headache at least. It won't help much with the tummy though. If your tummy's sensitive to painkillers, take care. I hope things can improve soon. I hope it cools down. I'm gonna say high confidence for a Daedalus Link. They're working a lot of really interesting real world stuff. Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of the Celtic symbols and the Wiccan symbols are legit, and I love that. I should maybe recommend McMorgan get into this game, actually. I think he'd dig it. Let's see another customer. Hello! Temperance Parker. I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop in the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. You're in luck, I have one. Identified! This pendant has a symbol of protection. I'll look at St. John's Anvil in a moment. Let's get this over here in the identified section. And let's take a look at St. John's Anvil, which we just unlocked. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant. Remember that from horticulture? I do. With the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. So it resembles the flower? I'm not seeing anything that resembles the flower. And I don't think we've had anything yet that dampens hearing. At least not that I noticed. Yeah, nothing that dampens hearing and nothing that's bringing to mind that flower. Next customer. Hugh Langston. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Thank you. Oh, what a nice dude. Thank you, buddy. Let's take this scrap of paper out here. Okay, so it's in a corner. Next to a church, it looks like. do. There's a church road here. But this church doesn't have trees around it. There's a church here that's got trees around it. And a pond. With a little building, and it's in the building. I think it's here. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond. But it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Oh, spider, don't do that. You give me the spook. I do, unlike real life where someone would poke it. Yep. Yep. I do like the people. I'm just going to tell the nice shop people. They know what to do with weird shit. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it. I notice that there's another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Oh, these? Huh. I wonder if I can combine stuff in this game, because this sounds are muffled, yo. Sounds are muffled. So that might be the St. John's poppy thing. And it's got leaves on it. St. John's anvil. It's got the anvil, it's got the St. John's poppy leaves. And it's made of wood. Made of wood and gold. Polished stone in the middle. Orange gemstone. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Yeah, St. John's anvil. I'm confident now. But we still do a question mark because we're not allowed to be too confident in this game. Pride goeth before a fall. I thought you were going to turn the spider off. I was. I'll do it on the break. What have we got here? 2 leaves that also look a bit like the St. John's poppy, but not exactly. Let me take it down just in case. Too many fronds, I think. I have nothing to remark on the perception of this. It's got gold and silver, 2 warring metals, gold and silver. Warm and vibrating with energy. Doesn't smell like much. Warm and vibrating. Gold and silver. And it was hanging up on a shed. As was this one. Bronze with an orange gemstone, so similar to the hearing muffled one. It feels a little warmer than I would expect. Nothing to remark on the scent. Or on the feeling. Warm. Yeah, that's all we got for this one. It's so far most of the stuff of an orange gemstone has been fairly positive. We've got St. John's anvil, which muffles hearing and filters out certain noises. So that's not necessarily positive. I might be jumping ahead too far there. Yeah, I don't think we've got enough to judge what the orange gemstone does. Ads are incoming soon. But let's see another customer before then. It's Verona! Hi, Verona! Ellie's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. Or Eli, sorry. I've come from the Hungerford house, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clue about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Ashadic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behaviour. But first I would like a Vestiger. Whatever this is, I don't want it spreading. You are in luck. I have a good candidate for that. Vestiger! Using a candle, I'm able to confirm that flames burn blue in its presence. Being right. I'll look at the Moonstone Guardian in a second. Let's get us into the confirmed section. And the ads will be starting soon. So when we come back, we will look at the Moonstone Guardian and start a new day. Do 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 do. Moonstone, where are you? Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobbs, fear, and Noctic sight. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Huh. Do any of y'all look comforting? The goat does, kind of, but we know it's not that. Where's the other funky little wooden guy? Here he is. He's kinda comforting. I'm not sure if he's comforting or not, honestly. Okay, ad break. BRB. And we're back. Dave says, delighted you have your second book. I think multiple books really add something to this game from that. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It feels a lot more researchy when you're having to use multiple sources. Right? Right? So good. Okay, and the page we just got was Moonstone Guardian for the banishment of Hobbs, fear, and Noctic sight. Take the form of a comforting guardian. Hobbs' fear. We don't know yet. We don't really have a good one. Oh no! Hobbs' fear is Moonstone Guardian, is banished by it. Noctic sight. This just mentions Noctic. I think it's a bit too slim. Yeah, no, nothing else mentions Noctic sight. We don't have enough to go on for Moonstone Guardian, so end of day. Yippee! Day 3. 2 days earlier, the rider and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower, when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Oh. Wham. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boo. It's a body, probably. Oh, this looks like a key, though. Oh, that's definitely a key. I see you, I see you. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Let me see. Lock house is at 7. 777. Where's 7? Have I missed 7? Okay, 7. Lock house. Keystone Manor, so behind lock and key here. Oh boy. Time to find a body, gang! Time to find a body! Oh, I'll bet they were deep. I don't even remember what that's about, but I agree. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise oh yeah, I was meant to turn the spider off. I should do that for anyone who's arachnophobic. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot, in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Loch. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol, and another item that catches my attention. A gun! Oh, and an amulet. But a gun, though! Let's have a look at this. So it's made of slate and dark purple gemstones. It's rough, except the stones, which are polished. Nothing to remark about the scent. Okay, so slate and purple stone. Buried at a horse's... Question marks. I'm not convinced it was a horse. First customer of the day. It's Eli! That's our boss, right? Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Quiet Susan's a baller name. Oh, we've got a funky pot with feathers on it. Green porcelain. Pink gemstones. White feathers. I want to rotate these things so bad. Let me rotate them like in Phoenix Wright. Cold and smooth. Soft. Cold and smooth. It has a smell like rotten egg. It's sulfurous, okay. Rotten egg jar. Rotten egg jar. I need to figure out what's up with my PC's Bluetooth. It keeps cutting out randomly. Rotten egg jar. Leave it there. What do you think of it, buddy? Oh, I like how the light bounces off objects. I've been really enjoying that. They put a lot of work into the candles. Next, a customer. Edith. I am not a good person. Girl, I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. So, this is the person who got gifted the binding seed. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? That sounds like a Zia, doesn't it? Not this book. No, what about a binding seed? No. Let me head to the index, because there was something that mentioned demons in particular. Do 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 do. Bring about change, overcome personal demons. So yeah, Horn Shackle. Bring about change. Banish inner demons. Horn Shackle. Francesca! With the cool scars. Nothing better than combining multiple magical items. Oh, I do want to combine things. The Evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he's deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not so willing to give up easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to help me get through this week. We do have a candidate for it, but I don't think we were confident. Let's have a little look. 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the Thaumic disciplines, which are here. They help people stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing fatigue. Over time, they become more difficult to handle as the nightmares inside begin to seep out. So I thought it was the 6-pointed thing that makes me feel bad. One, two, three, four, five, six, maybe. It could also be this though. Let's have a look at these two. Let's bring them down. One, two, three, four, five, six. Protection against insanity. Cool and smooth. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depth of my mind, which does sound good for keeping me awake, but the more important thing from the book is that nightmares seep out of it, which sounds more like this. There is a darkness to it as if it holds untold fears inside. Somewhat painful, which honestly would keep me awake. Bronze and iron. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Yay! Sleep vessel. And resinous compass we'll look at in a second, but let me get the sleep vessel put away first. Do 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 do. Dave, are you cooking something? The house suddenly smells like food. Sleep vessel. It's like sniffer, 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 sniffer. The stream doesn't get smell-o-vision, but I can do my best. Made chicken, I see. And we know this is not the sleep vessel now, so you can move back to the shelf. Next to customer. Althea Oshii. It's her. Althea Oshii, and it's me. Many years ago I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. Okay, silent breath. C, D, E, F, G. Sense danger before it arrives, and based on a white stag, so... Play... Pointy, textured... Could be that. Less likely to be that. Let's try this. Nope. Not silent breath. I wonder then if maybe... Let's have a look at this one. A small token taken from a living... Okay, okay. So this could be antler? Oh no, it's wood. So it's not antler, so I don't think it's this. A small token... Wait. Makes my hair stand up and a white hair. Makes hair stand up on my neck. Yeah, I think it's this. Cold to the touch. Yeah. There we go. Yay! Silent breath. And we got the Elva Stone. We'll come back to that. Also the Resonance Compass. I need to come back to that. Not silent breath. Exactly. Not. Silent breath. This can go in the identified section. For some reason, it's every time I'm typing in labels that my Bluetooth is cutting out. Almost like the two Bluetooth signals are warring against each other. Huh. Because that'll be when I'm waking up the keyboard from its like mini sleep mode. That's interesting. Why are my Bluetooth signals misbehaving like that? I know Bluetooth's finicky, but it's not done this before. That's a little strange. I'll need to troubleshoot that later. We've got Silent Breath, and we need to look at some of the stuff we just found, including the Resonance Compass. Point towards nearby resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected this way. Resonant objects are highly prized both by thaumaturges and those who collect occult curiosities. And I don't think this book mentioned anything about resonance, did it? Let's see. Nope. But we do have a compass that only points to one thing so far. In our stash. Where's my pointy compass? Yep. Okay, it didn't point to... If I remember right, it pointed to one of the totems? Let me take it over here. Oh. Oh, it doesn't like this rock. Okay, or it does like this rock. It really likes this rock. It really likes this jar. It quite likes this stone as well. So this is... I should make a little resonance section here. Resonant, resonant, resonant. Resonant evil. I think it's this. The Vestiger is very resonant. Yeah. It's always trying to point to that. I swear there was one of the little guy totems as well. Oh yeah, this one's super resonant. But yeah, you are definitely a resonance compass. Good advice gave me is when stag and stop reading. What advice did it give me? Apart from that it was a token. Slow down. Okay, fair. Yeah, that's fair. That was pretty good advice, honestly. But I don't slow down. I take wild risks and guesses. It's what I do. Elva Stone is the other new one. Elva Stone can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. But we know there's a plant that reverses burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline. A connection is also reflected in their design. We do have something Selenic, vaguely Selenic here. Where art thou? Yeah, I think it could be this, Elva Stone. The planetary metal used in these items. So we've got gold and stone. Is gold a planetary metal? I don't fucking know. Does this say anything about planetary metals? Planetary metal. Okay, yeah, gold is a planetary metal. Also, all metals are apparently planetary. So iron is Mars, gold is Sun, copper is Venus, lead is Saturn, quicksilver is Mercury. Oh, it is. That's what it is in a thermometer. It's the Mercury. Silver, the moon. And 10 Jupiter. Okay, so this is just based on real life. Yeah, because Quicksilver is Mercury and silver is the moon in real life. And gold is commonly the sun. Copper is associated with Venus, so I didn't know that one. Or iron with Mars. Iron... They should make Mars bars to put my iron up. So I'm thinking Elva Stone. For you. Do 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 do. Ding. Rufus Shelley. Hello, Rufus. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus Link. I have a personal interest in the Celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant to the risks. If you say so. And I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Does it, though? Daedalus Link. Okay, let's try it. Yay! The bird motif is a connection to flight. Using my weighing scales, I can confirm that it's very lightweight. Yay, weighing! Cussack Purifier. We'll look at that in a second. Let's just get this over here. Get over here. Daedalus Link. And we're having a look at Cussack Silver. Cussack Purifier, even. A small topaz gemstone now. Trying to remember what color topaz is. Why the fuck can't I remember what color topaz is? All I can think of is there's a character called Topaz in Honkai Star Rail whose theme is like red. But I don't know how lore accurate that is to actual Topaz. Okay, I'll come back to it. Take your socks off? Why? Topaz. Topaz. Because I'll have topaz under my socks as... I see. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses and hexes. Of course, there's some limit to the effectiveness of this process. So, a strong-smelling liquid. I think if it was this, we'd be able to see the eye a bit more. Papery, cool and smooth. Yellowed paper, green glass. When I shake it, it rattles. The rattle could mean that there's a gemstone in it. I wish I could just burn off the label and look inside it. I think that'd be cool. So it could be this. Does it react to the moon at all? Not really. Not so far as I know, but I'm gonna pop Cussack Purifier as a maybe on this one. Cussack Purifier. There it goes again. I type on my keyboard and my Bluetooth breaks for my headphones. What does it mean? What does it mean? Next customer. It's my cat. Edmund Bishop. The Ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gliston Castle. My family have lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is that you stay out of the south tower and the master bedroom. And run anything you find by me first, of course. Okay. Hell yeah. A new map? A whole new map? Oh, hell yes. Look at this. A whole new map. Multiple maps. Oh, and we're confirmed to be in Cumbria. Yo. Walk past the main staircase. Okay, main staircase. And turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end. And go through the door. Okay, to here, I think. There's a small plinth in the corner with an item on it that you're welcome to. I never did like it anyway. Edmund. Do I have to go to explore? Maybe. Aha! The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. What a good guy. Gemstones by Eli White! That's my boss. Oh, let's have a look at this. Let's heckin' go. We got a new book, gang. The library improves. The library grows ever larger. That's such a fun map. There's so much I want to poke. Right, let's have a look at this. So this looks Selenic, potentially. Silver. Again, very Selenic coded. And it's on a stone plinth. But it's also got this funky little circle. If I hold it over the light, does it do anything? Not really. Whee! Cool and smooth to the touch, rough and pitted on the stone. Nothing to remark about the smell of it. It has an ethereal quality to it. Okay, so it's Selenic. That's about all we know right now. But, book! Aha! Let's pull this down here. I want to look at it properly. So amber is associated with diurnic, which, if we pull our little thingy over here, let's get them both side by side. Let's cross-reference, baby! You'd recommend the undercounter shelf. That's smart. That's smart. And thank you for reminding me that existed, because I totally had forgotten. Okay, so we've got symbology and we want gemstones. So, right. Let's go back to the start. Amber is diurnic of the day. Okay, I'm going to write this down in my notepad as well, so I've got a little note of it. So all the orange stones that we've seen a lot of them, are kind of associated with the daytime. This is huge. This is huge because stones are so prominent in so many of our artifacts. So amber. Daytime. And fire and light, heat and life. Fire, light, heat, life. Amethyst is Wizik, which is of the body. Body, Wizik. And containment. Amethyst and pearl. And Stephen. Aquamarine. Water and Dradic. Aquamarine. Water and Dradic is of the earth. Dradic of the Bloodstone. That's what's in the big claw, Bloodstone. Bloodstone is body Wizik. Dark stone, dark purposes. Ooh. Dark stone, dark purposes. Iolite. I love iolite. It's a lovely stone. Please don't be used for anything evil. I haven't read your description yet. Dark bluish purple, a calming stone of peace and safety. Okay, and it's associated with Jernic, so day. Jernic. I feel like I'm learning so much from this game, honestly. Daytime. Peace, safety, calm. Peace, safety, calm. Jade. We love jade because it's pretty and green. So it's Stradic of the earth. Earth and nature. Spoopy! Exactly! Oh, Malachite. There's another favorite right there. Kyanite! Kyanite is Mantic, so it's mind. I'll maybe color these in later. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna use my pens right now. I rarely get a chance to color. Anchors, body and mind. Hold on to your butts, I'm getting my coloring pens! Right. We coloring, gang! Okay, right. So kyanite is a very pale blue. I must add my own book to this. It's very important to me. Yeah. Okay, I've managed to get like pale blue with like pen streaks. That'll do. That's close enough. Jade is a nice deep green. Lovely stone. Love jade. Iolite is purple. Oh, I do have... But that should probably be amethyst, and I guess iolite's like... I'm gonna get my inks out later for this, so amethyst would be the dark purple. And iolite can be the pastel-y purple. Bloodstone will just put some touches of awfully. Boop, 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 boop. Little red dots. I'll make it dark later. And aquamarine is a very light blue as well. Too many light blues, I think. And amber is like an orange. Angie. Okay. I'm not even done yet. We have more to discover. I haven't even done Malachite yet, one of my faves. Okay, right. Kyanite we've got, and let's keep going. Malachite, so Mantic. Mantic is mind. Mantic, mind. Dark green striated. Okay, yeah, it's like stripy. Got it. 4-5 stone of sight. Oh, they don't do much with malachite. One of my favorite rocks. Boo. Moonstone, pearly opalescent. And it's usually pinkish. Pink white. That's gonna be hard to draw, so I'm noting that down. Protection, enveloping night. Enveloping night. And it's associated with Selenic, of course. Obsidian! Great software. So it's Dradic, so it's Earth. Fire and Fury, that's dramatic. Just because it's volcanic. Calm yourselves. Onyx, similar to Obsidian, but it's got more stripes. Or like shine, I guess. Shinier, shinier, glossier. So again, it's Noctic rather than the other one, which was Dradic. Onyx. Noctic, Night. There are people who fear it and some who are seduced by it. People want to fuck the rock. Uh-oh. Fear seduction. Do not the rock, okay? Do not. And Topaz is... Oh, it's like an orange. Okay, okay. That does not match the Honkai Star Rail character. Pale yellow, even. Pale yellow. Strength, and it's associated with body. Wizzic, body, strength. Let me get my pale yellow. Oh. Which is weird, because pale yellow in Fury isn't a color I should use a lot, but I guess it is through highlights. Oh, the ink is streaking. Hello, pizza! Looks like if you lick it, it's minty. Mmm. Gosh, I'm kind of regretting not having mint ice cream now. Vivianite. Ooh, it's blue and green. That's pretty. It's a bit dark, though. So it's Noctic, so it's associated with the night, and it's grim. And I've mixed up my pens and my coloring. What up, Katie? Not much, Dick. How about you? Are you having a good week? I hope it's going well. Vivianite. Vivianite. Noctic. Death and decay grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. It grows on iron coffins? That's based, actually. Have we considered that maybe the Vivianite is just misunderstood? That's what I'm thinking. One more egg till the actual funny number. You're so close, pizza. One more time. By Friday. By Friday, you'll have it. But welcome on in, folks. We're playing Strange Antiquities, which means we're research. Oh, I prefer to put the books on the bookshelf. End of day. End of day 4. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Mysterious. It does? I had no idea that that was legit. I thought they were full of shit. I wonder why that is. Well, that's definitely a building. And it's clear. Interesting. I know what to do there. Only 9% egg. Oh no, pizza. It's urgent. Make sure you refill your supply. Let's go exploring. I'm fairly sure we're back on this map for this. And this feels like it should be a good match size-wise, but it's also real big. If it is a match, it's a real big match. Are there any rooms in here that are the same size? You know what? Yes. That's almost exactly the right size, isn't it? A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Like, well, that's a building. Yep, okay, yep, I mucked up. Okay, that's a very Selenic totem, and I've seen that combination. Hang on. Yeah, very confidently was like, it's a building, and then very confidently was like, maybe not. Let me go into... Where's my symbols? This is my symbols. I think it's towards the end. Triple goddess. Yeah. Yeah, triple goddess statue. Triple goddess statue. I'm naming it very confidently, even though I have nothing in my book with a name even close to that, but you know what? It's okay. Silent Breath got identified, didn't I? I've been misusing the shelves, I think, a little bit. There we go. Fixed it. Deck, thank you, lovely. Doodaloo. Deck God just cheered
Let's
59.
finish that goal up, shall we?
Like a champ. Let's finish that goal up, shall we? Biddies, thank you, Deck. Deck, what have you been up to this week? Thank you for helping us reach our goal. I appreciate it. Pizza says I've been playing modded Terraria, which has been distracting me from finishing that ref sheet of Illumin. Oh, it sounds really fun. What kind of mods are you putting on Terraria, Pizza? And are you still like studying when you're not gaming? What else are you up to other than gaming? I want to know about your studies if you're studying. I love hearing about what people are learning. Oh, wait. David's been talking to us, the postie. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I've got to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. So true, David. I'm excited for Thursday because Sonic will be coming to Fortnite. Woo! I had no idea Sonic was coming to Fortnite. That's wild. Hi, Zar. How are you doing? You having a good night? How was Cyberpunk? Did you have fun causing chaos in VR? Said earlier, but I'll say it again. Sorry, Deck. Oh, yes, sorry. I did miss your earlier message. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I missed it in between the egg redeems. But yes, Sonic and Fortnite. Holy smokes. That's wild. That's wild. Do 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 do. Yes, how did the cyberpunking go? That's huge, Deck. Like, what kind of work are they gonna make you do to gain the characters? I was buried by eggs. Happens to us all. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll have at least heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not exactly welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look yourself. Don't need to ask me twice. I love poking about in places. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? I wish I could kind of hide that bit. He's specifically calling out the pine trees. Aha! 6. Sure enough, as I approach the centre of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood, I come across a clearing. A tree that's been split in two stands in the centre. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. I really like something they've done in this game, which is put sketches in a lot of the text segments. It's really nice. Almost immediately I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. They did do that in the original as well. I do remember sketches when I found stuff. 40 minutes ago, yeah, Dave, you can't time check me yet. I got a pinned message. Uno reverse, pinned message, yo. We're doing a great combat simulation. We set off lots of explosive, but there's still more to set off. That sounds wild, Zar. I love a big long fight. Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the woods. In the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Oh, we've got aquamarine. And we've got a jade. Shadow's gonna be there too. Oh my god, they're trying to tempt me. I won't fall! I won't fall! Oh, this is fun. Bronze and turquoise gemstone. Turquoise is aquamarine most likely, but it could be kyanite. Bronze and turquoise. Hard and cool, polished. Does the book differentiate between bronze and turquoise? Pale blue or turquoise is typically aquamarine. Pale blue, turquoise. I'm gonna have to rely on this guy's color vision because mine's not the best. Mantic is, so kyanite is just blue usually. No turquoisiness there. So it's Most likely aquamarine, which means associated with water. Aquamarine hand. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Aquamarine hand. Again, every time I'm typing, it's killing my Bluetooth for the headphones. What is happening? I'm getting you all hyped out. I know you've got me. You've got me. When I hear the first guitar strum of Live and Learn, I ascend to a higher plane of existence. Me too. Me too. I was so hyped when I heard it in the third movie, and also kind of bitter that they didn't use the full song, I won't lie. I'm glad we got a little bit of it at least, but God, I had a great time. Dave just seeing me like jump out of my seat the minute I hear the pulling a Cadicarus there. I don't know what that means. My brain empty, I'm sorry. My brain's just going Kid Icarus? Kid Icarus or Caduceus? Honestly, Deck, yeah, that's real. That's real. I respect it, honestly. It was the most hype of moments. We've got a green stone, which is possibly jade. I'm thinking jade. It's not malachite. It's not got enough striations, I don't think. But it's really hard to tell when it's that polished. Let's have a little closer look at the book. Dave, you really should have just told me this was a game about rocks. I would have been on this so much faster. I don't think it's striated enough. So I'm leaning jade. But it's significantly darker than the jade sketch looks. But the striations, I think, are going to be the teller there. And no, actually, it is about light. In the center, it's like jade, I think. Yeah, no. Green gemstone, bronze outside, raised detailing, smooth. Let me draw my, so jade pendant. Jade pendant. And these symbols. That looks like frost, I think. Let's have a look at the symbols. I think my symbol book must be down here. Symbol book, come back. Where's the one that looks like frost? Because apparently it's not ice. I was wrong there. Snow. Okay. So snow. Let's pull these both down to the workbench. And we can archive the note for now. Can I use icons? I could. Do I want to use icons? Perhaps. Can I stack icons? Probably not. Look at the symbols for. We've got. Oh, it's a weather. It's some kind of weather amulet. I think it's all weather symbols. We've got snow. We've got storm. We've got rain. We have lightning. Hail. Fog. Thunder. And the wind. Yes, weather amulet. Jade. Weather. Weather pendant. Jade. Icarus is a popular British YouTuber who mainly focuses on PS1, PS3 content, and is also a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot. Also, is absolutely hilarious. That is familiar. That is familiar, actually. I do remember people telling me about the British guy who really likes Crash Bandicoot, and I respect that. I love Crash Bandicoot. The game, like, you got a book, have all the symbols. You're gonna see Sonic 4, Katie? Of course. Of course. I'm gonna have a great time. No matter what, it's going to be a blast. And you, last one of all. Made of tin, okay. Raised detailing, but you're weathered as well. Nothing to remark. I do feel like this might just be like an innocent, like, weather forecasting setup. I really don't know, though. Where did I put the other one? Over there. We've got something to do with water, something to do with weather. Maybe a setup to make the weather a certain way? Yeah, the movies have been incredible. But yes, would you guys recommend Categories? Should I watch their stuff? Because honestly, you had me a Crash Bandicoot fan. Yeah, exactly. Why stop now? We're free in. Sunk cost fallacy. It's been many years since I performed the Rite of the Red Knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford Spire. I tried that place in Arnside and they sent me here. Good for you, sir. I have exactly the thing that you're looking for, I'm pretty sure. Wham! 2 points of the item are visible in the sketch. And dried blood. Yep, you got it. Amphizian Talon. I'll look at that in a second. It's got somebody's face. Okay. And let's update this. Do 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 do. Let's learn about Amphizibidibidibidas. Amphizimantabalams. I never understand the logic. Okay, no, it is alphabetical. I was just having a moment. The League of the Amphizian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheek blood to the point of drawing to their cheekbone, to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. An initiate of the League of the Amphizian Heart. So it's potentially easily confused with something Selenic, but it's a talon that draws blood. What about the creepy little... I don't think so. This would be hard to actually press against your hand. It's just bloodstone, but there's no actual blood on there. It's possible, but I think it's unlikely. I'll do red for very low confidence. What else do we have that would fit for a talon that you mark yourself with? You've not really got any blood on you. And you're also an actual withered hand, which I feel like they would mention. Maybe not though, who knows? This one has a symbol in it. Let me see what that symbol means. It's a moon with like teardrops coming off it. We've definitely seen that. Oh wow, okay, Deck, that sounds really interesting. I'm sold. Blessings, okay. Blessings symbol. And I can do the icon on it. I can be fancy. Blessings. Eli! It's my boss. I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. You got it, boss man. Wham! This item has an ammonite fossil embedded in it. Closer inspection revealed that it produces an out-of-body feeling. Tenebrand cloak. We'll look at that in a second. Boop-a-doop-boop-boop, boogie-woogie. I just want to make it yellow. There we go. Let's have a look at this cloaky majig. Cloaky majig. Tenebrium. Tenebris. Upon activation, a Tenebran cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. Invisibility cloak / the darkness spell in D&D. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Well, we've seen a lot of bronze, but I haven't been marking it much. But a single stone set in bronze, you say? This is bronze. And there's a single stone in it. I don't think aquamarine is particularly associated with darkness, though. Tenebran. Look, but it is a single stone in bronze, so I'm still going to tag it just in case. I'll look for a bit more bronzy stuff, if we've got any. Are you bronze? Gold, my bad. Are you bronze? You are, but you've not got a stone in you, so it's not you. You're bronze and wood. You are gold and... that's all I know. It's a symbol for gold. Maybe I should start tagging these by their material. Gold is the sun. Bronze doesn't have a symbol. I can at least tag the gold ones. Oh, you're bronze. And you've got a dark green gemstone. And the symbols for heat and phosphorus. I feel like it would mention if you had also wood in it, though. And the day soon. Yes, soon. Hello, Kays, we met. How are you? I'm good, Major Serene. How are you doing? A single stone set in bronze. So yeah, this could be a Tenebran cloak. We have a bit of uncertainty about the Tenebran cloak. Let's pop them side by side. Just now we've got this candidate and this candidate. Move this one down here. Aquamarine is associated with water and the other one is jade. What is jade associated with again? Green book for gems. I could just look at my notebook actually. Notebook, tell me your secrets. Earth and Dradic. So honestly, no big clues there about what is what. Neither stone is very related to darkness. So maybe these two, but I'm not... Wait, what about you? Warm... What's your material? Bronze with an orange gemstone. Now, orange is daylight related, I'm pretty sure. It's like a taupe. It's amber. The sunstone, fire and light, heat and life. What's topaz associated with, in case it's that and I'm misunderstanding it? Stone of strength. I don't know. Orange gemstone. So topaz is pale yellow, so orange is leaning it more towards amber. Diurnic is of the day. Okay, this is another potential one for the Tenebran cloak. We've got too many candidates for that one. But also it's very associated with sun. That stone is a warm amulet, so I'm not fully convinced it's that one. But yes, Major, are you having a good week? Are you having a good time? I'm sorry, yes, I am deep in the puzzle zone. I'm doing a big brain thing, but I'm having a great time. It has been a busy week so far, but I'm enjoying unwinding with puzzles. It's very, very nice. Love unwinding with puzzles. Ding. Oh, a new person. Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. It's Jupiter. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me this is a shop that specializes in unusual items. You're in the right place, don't worry. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? Oh, that's a tricky request. I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Ares, Remnant, or Spirit Eye are my options. Okay, let's have a look at those, see what we're dealing with. Ares Remnant. Induce a form of synesthesia where colours and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They're sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners. 2 seconds, I'm going to pull this book down here because I have a thought about what the Ares Remnant might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That looks like the Ares constellation. Purple stone on slate. What's the meaning of purple stones? Containment. Actually, no, it might not be amethyst. It could be the other purpley one. Iolite. Peace and safety. I hope it's that one. I think it's that one. It's darker. I'm pretty good. I've just turned 18, which is why I haven't been around because I couldn't stomach. Oh, don't worry about it, Major. Don't worry about it. The main thing is that you're here now. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. We have all done such things when we're younger. So I appreciate you not telling me because otherwise I would have had to ban just for everyone's safety. I appreciate you not saying, but I appreciate you saying now. Head pats. Head pats for you. Thank you for being honest, but also don't stress it. Don't stress it. I think it is very sweet that you were safe and looked after yourself and kept away until you were of age. I think that's very sensible. And very awesome of you. But welcome on in. Welcome on in for real, for real. It is lovely to have you here, part of the community. And congrats on turning 18. Did you have a nice birthday? I hope you had a good time. Dex says, hold up. In Fortnite we can finally have Sonic and Miku wielding guns together. Yay, more Sega sibling bonding. Blue twins, let's go. That's awesome. Okay, I'm very, very confident this is an Ares fragment. Ares Remnant even. Come on, keyboard, wake up and break my speakers, because apparently that's what you do now. Ares Remnant. And the other one was, the other option is a Spirit Eye. See, Ares Remnant is currently appealing to me the most. Okay. No, Spirit Eye sounds like a bad time. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. I don't want to give her the cursed underworld amulet that lets her see the unknown. No, have the Ares Remnant. It's a nice lady. Oh, a Shein charm. That sounds very fey. Let's have a look at that in just a second once I file this away. Time check, time check, time check. Snoozing the ads. Okay. Okay, I'm trying. I don't know when the day ends. Older Shein charms are carved... Shein... It sounds like I'm talking about the shopping website. Older Shein charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of planetary metals. No two are identical. They're used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Oh, that's fun. We've had wooden charms and we've had wood and gold. This one though specifically is wood and gold. And it's cool and smooth right now, so maybe I should keep an eye on that one getting warm. Also, do any of my plants have any feelings about this? Hello, plants. Do you feel any sort of way about this? Not really. Planetary metal, so it would need to be gold. They change with the weather, usually quite cold but warm and tingly. So I basically need to wait till it's raining and fondle my pendants, huh? My birthday's been pretty chill. I'm seeing family tomorrow and spent some time with friends earlier in the month. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, it's all good. Hey, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, it's all good. Like I said, when we were all younger, I think many of us did fib about our ages, so like I'm not allowed to acknowledge it in the moment, but after the fact I can be like, hell yeah, glad to have you here. I'm glad that you protected yourself up until you were of age, because it's important, because we've got to monitor our own internet experiences to make sure we don't see too much too early. Time's flown since I met you guys. Right. Thank you for the hydrate, Shadow.
Moist. Stretch!
And the stretch, much appreciated, much appreciated. Okay, next customer. Yeah, we're here for you, Major, don't you worry. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgarf and another fella, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. It's not the ravens. Nothing natural about folks turning up with their eyes all black like that. And now this fog, too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refused to walk down Hallbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Okay, so maybe a sunbond, huh? Could be this. It is very bright. Oh, I can put stuff on here and things go down. Oh, that's going to be important later. I don't know how, but it will be. Let's have a look at the sunbond. Small and lightweight, made of a non-precious metal housing a gemstone. Pearlescent blue glass. Iron is, I think, a non-precious metal. Let's check the book. That's the wrong book. See, it tells me what's planetary, but not what's precious. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Is it warm to the touch? No, it's cool. I need like a little dark corner that I can just throw stuff in to see if they glow. See, you're warm. What happens if I put you in a dark corner? Not much. Warm and bright is a weird combo because I don't really have much that glows. That's warm again. What if I take you into the dark? What if I pop you down here? Oh, wait. It lit up. Okay, I think it lights up for anything, no matter what. That's not really helping me see if they glow. See, that one definitely glows. It's also the only thing I've got that's definitely 100% glowing. My friend is stuck in the bed. All 4 of the cats are on the covers, which woke him up. Oh, that's so cute though, Alex. I love that. They're living the dream. I do think this is my only thing that glows. I'm gonna try it. Nope. Not sunbond. Oh. So it's not something that glows then. Warm and vibrating. Wait, this is cold now. It was warm and vibrating before. That means it's the thing we were looking for. The Sheik charm. Shein charm. Make use of the planetary metals. Yeah. Yes, definitely a Sheik charm. I'm just gonna move it over to my plants because I'm curious if anything will happen. Grow, plants, grow! Be encouraged by the charm. So this is warm. Hard and cool. This is cool. This one is, I believe, warm. Yeah, these two are both warm. What do you know that relates to the sun? Sunstone. Great comic. The sunstone is amber. Both of these seem to have like a kind of amber stone in them. Coincidentally. This one has the St. John's leaves on it though, so I do think it's this. Hey! Okay, BRB, we'll be back in a minute. And we're back. Thank you for bearing with us for the ads. We will be wrapping up fairly shortly at the end of this day, so I apologize. You won't get too much cat time before the finish, but you'll get a little. So we've just identified the sun bond. It was the warm one with the amber stone in the middle. It is made of bronze, which isn't the sun-associated metal. But the book did say it was a non-precious metal. And it is strangely warm. Oh, Major, I'm so glad you had a great time at Anime League. I'm so glad. That really warms my heart to hear. I'm so glad. Definitely keep going to cons. It's such a great way to meet really cool people. I wonder if that would be like Vampire Bane. Oh, that would be so cool if it was. Cyrene Ward. We'll look at that in a minute, but let's put St. John's Anvil back, and we're going to move the sun bond over here and update the tag. Sun bond. Yellow. I'm just going to put a little icon for I kind of want to put an icon for the sun, even though the sun icon is more associated with gold, I think, in this game. But it's okay, I can do what I want. Screw the rules. I have money. There we go, sun bond. Okay, next to customer. Wait, no, sorry, I need to check out the wyvern charm things. Sneaky charm. Wivik? Cyrene Ward, I was way off. Basilisk scales are highly prized. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself, so made of scales. That's fun. A cool scaly thingamy. Scaly, 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 scaly. Ah. Nothing's jumping out as looking like scales at the moment. This has a cool thing in the middle, but no. That's not scale, that's a cool eyeball. No, nothing's looking scaly yet. I'll keep an eye out for it, though. Deck, you can go to remote cons. That's what I did. What about the black clawed hand? That, we're fairly sure that's... we don't have any strong leads for that right now. But it looks like the basilisk going by the sketch has no hands. And the clawed hand is actually made of iron, weirdly enough. So not actually from an animal at all. It's like carved from iron. And also this looks like it's covered in blood, but it's not. It's just how the stone is. The only one we've got that's actually like a body part tends to be this withered hand, but that looks human. The other one I meant. Okay, yeah. This one, it looks human, I think. Withered flesh. It's also got a gold spiral on it, which usually means rebirth, so I think it's a witch's finger, maybe. Ding! Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgen Grim in the coming days. Well, you're fortunate. I seem to have one of those. Pretty sure it's this. Holgen Grim! The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. Wait, are you gonna do a ritual? Are you gonna do bad shit, lady, with this? Oh, it's got the Vivianite, the Death and Decay stone in the middle. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us. Using the index, we can find a sketch of Holgar, to whom this match bears a striking resemblance. And the gemstone is Vivianite, the Stone of Death. I should have kept reading. I tried to put it on the cat and I failed. Yeah, I'm a little bit... I tried to put it on the cat and Jupiter wasn't having it. But I do think it just looks baller as hell in it, honestly. Oh, I have no idea why... Let's pop it on the shelf though for now, so I don't get it muddled. We're running out of space on our shelves over here. Holgen Grim identified. And yellow, and we're gonna move all the non-identified stuff to the left, except it's to the right, and I can't tell. Except the plant charm. We're keeping the plant charm there, just so it makes our plants grow. This one we're fairly sure is St. John's Anvil. Let's get a bit more confident over here. Have confidence. This one, we don't know its name yet, but we know it's a weather pendant. And that's definitely some sort of triple goddess statue. And that's like a weird hypnosis pendant. Rotten egg jar! And I could just be cheeky and just move my plants over here. Because they might come in handy, you never know. And then they're gonna get the pendant. They're gonna get that good pendanty luck. That looks neat. Putting on Jupiter's value. It looks so good! I did it the first time I identified it. Night Night deck! If someone is interested in the supernatural superstition, would they like this game? I think so very much, Alex. It draws on a lot of real-world mythology and Wiccan tradition in a way that I'm finding deeply satisfying. But if they like plants, I would recommend they start with Strange Horticulture first. It's a prequel game to this, and it's really good. It's less advanced than this, so it's a better starting point, but it's more planty rather than antique. That's great. Okay, so you're saying I need to try it with Jupiter during the day. Okay, got it. Tomorrow. Or like next stream we'll try putting it on Jupiter. But for now, let's end the day, huh? Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Uh-oh! Small black casket. I'm Belair. Sorry, that is a very niche reference for the Critical Role fans in the audience. Oh, it's like a pile of poop. Or stairs. Or a poop emoji. I'm in danger. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Oh, but I want to try and find that. Hang on. What if I just play for 2 more seconds to try and find it? Up the stairs. Left. Then left again. Wait, that can't be right. Up the stairs. Left. Left again. Second on the right is where... It's a long shot. Nope. No, I fucked it. Okay. Starting off the day with dread. Yippee, that's okay. We'll come back to it. We will sort it tomorrow. We'll find the mysterious stairs. But for now, we're going to save there. And that will be Strange Antiquities for today. But yeah, Alex, I really recommend it for people that are interested in especially kind of grounded, earthy magical traditions. Like, if they're interested in real-life Wicca and witchy things, it is very respectful to that culture, I think. As well as just, like, real culture and, like, alchemical traditions of the past. I think it's really neat. I think it's really neat. Which stairs? That's fair. I don't know. We'll have to find out tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Friday. Friday for the continuation of Strange Antiquities. Are we streaming on Friday? I think we are. I know it's a day off for me, but I think I'm streaming. Let me check the stream schedule, actually, before I go, because we do have a little bit of disruption coming up with work. Let me check the schedule. So, yes, Friday. Yep, in 3 days, Strange Antiquities. Saturday, Strange Antiquities. And then Tuesday, we should be good for a stream. No, Tuesday I'll be... Next Tuesday, the 25th, I'll be flying. So no stream next Tuesday. But I'll be back by Friday. Yippee! Was happy to catch you, but it was so lovely of you to pop in. Thank you, Zara. I'm glad you had a great time in Cyberpunk. It's been so great to see everyone. I appreciate you, especially all the folks that are surviving the heat. It's really nice of you to stop in despite the hell temperatures. And everyone is just having a nice cozy day. It's so good to see you as well. I know these streams are on the quieter side, so not the most like riveting visually, but I have a great time with them. And hopefully you get to enjoy them too. I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun with these games. It's just so fun. And I get to be silly, but also I get to engage my brain. It's like playing Professor Layton, but less me yelling at clouds. Thank you for the stream, Kane. It's been you in general. Thank you for being here, Major Serene. Lovely to have you. Thank you for being honest with us, but also happy birthday! Happy birthday and congratulations! It's a big milestone, and there are many exciting adventures ahead of you. So lovely to see you. Have a great week, everyone. And I will be back on Friday and hope to see some of you then too. I'll be stopping by more often now. I'm so glad. Welcome on into the cat family. And hey, if you're watching on YouTube, I love you. You're all part of the cat family too. Don't forget it, okay? Don't forget it. Just because you're on YouTube doesn't mean you're not part of the family. Get hugged. Get hugged, nerd. Get hugged. Yee. Yeah, get hugged. Get hugged parasocially. Okay, and if you want to be parasocial right back, you can like and subscribe, I guess, if you want. Drop me a comment and be like, hey, wow, that was too far. Don't do that again. And I will respect it. I will respect it, probably, maybe. Okay. Bye-bye for now. Bye.